What's going on, guys? Today's video is proudly partnered with Sunbeam to introduce to you this amazing Barista Plus coffee machine that creates the perfect cup of coffee that tastes just as good, if not better, than any commercial grade machine. In the box, we have the 58mm commercial size group handle, also known as a portafilter, and the size allows a more even extraction of the tamped coffee grinds, resulting in a true cafe tasting coffee. Whether you enjoy a single or double hit of caffeine, we have the 1 cup or 2 cup single wall filter baskets that connect to the group handle, along with this neat little tamper to ensure our coffee is well and evenly pressed. Next is the 460ml jug for heating and texturing the milk, and this I've found is the perfect size to make 2 coffees worth, and our 250g capacity bean hopper features easily adjustable grind settings, which I'll show you about in a few moments. As for a couple of other parts, we also have a very accurate thermometer that connects onto the side of the milk jug to ensure we have a perfect and consistent product, as well as a fine cleaning brush to knock off any excess coffee grinds. Then last but not least, one of the most important parts, which is the removable 2.8 litre water reservoir. Now, to set the machine up, we want to connect the water reservoir, and on the bottom, which is displayed on that sticker, was a little red plug that needs to be removed to allow the water into the machine. And as for connection, it is as simple as sliding it onto the back of the machine, connecting the 2 water plugs. To connect the bean hopper, on the hopper itself is a lined marker which aligns with the little red marker on the top of the machine, and this simply slots into place whilst pushing down, then twists to lock it in place. Whilst twisting, this adjusts the grind settings, with the higher numbers being a coarse grind and the lower numbers being a fine grind, and personally I've found that grind setting 13 seems to be perfect. Also on the hopper itself, it has a guide to show you what I was just talking about. In the base of the machine is a storage compartment which holds both the 1 cup and 2 cup filter baskets, as well as a little compartment for the fine brush and cleaning pin, and to hide all of that, the removable drip tray simply slides in and locks into place, also including a water level indicator to tell us when it needs emptying, avoiding any overflow. The next part is to place the grind bin in, which sits underneath the tap and go grinding cradle, catching any excess grounds, and then to hide all of that is the stainless steel grill that simply locks into place. Now that the machine is together, we can assemble the parts necessary to make a coffee, and the first one is to lock either the single or double shot basket into the group handle just like so, and this then attaches onto the group head of the machine by placing the handle on roughly a 45-degree angle, twisting it to lock it in. Obviously, to make a coffee, we need coffee, and the choice of your favorite beans can be poured into the hopper, and coffee beans actually have the best flavor between days 5 and 20 after roasting. Once the machine's been switched on, it will start heating up with the LED screen illuminating the pour sign when it's ready to go, and this means we can then slot the group handle into the tap and go grinding cradle and push down to initiate the grind. Upon doing this, the LED screen will start a timer to achieve consistent amounts of ground coffee, and my personal preference is grind setting 13 and a grind time of 21 seconds, but yours may be different to your preference, which is all about trial and error. When you're finished with that, the group handle can be gently removed to then use the fine brush to brush off any excess coffee grounds from the edges, and this will prevent burning. Once complete, use the tamper to compress the coffee using 10 to 15 kilos of force. Quickly slot the handle into the group head and choose either manual shot, single shot, or double shot, and for this I'm using a double shot, which will initiate the pour, and this part is all about getting to know the machine. The faster the pour means the coffee is packed too loose, and the slower it is means the coffee is packed too tight, and what you're looking for is a honey-like consistency. Also, a timer will be started when initiating the pour, and working with the grind time for that right consistency, we're looking for a pour time of around 25 to 30 seconds for extraction. Immediately after that, pour any amount of milk or milk alternatives that you'd like into the jug, connect the thermometer onto the side to accurately achieve your desired heat, then place the steam wand into the spout of the milk jug. This can then be switched over to steam, which does take a few seconds to get the heat into the wand, and start tempering the milk with the very tip of the wand using the thermometer to achieve the correct heat of around 62 degrees Celsius or 143 degrees Fahrenheit. After each use, run the steam through the wand to clear out any buildup, and also be sure to wipe it down immediately after each use too to prevent any milk burning onto it. Now, as for the pouring, I just want to clarify that I'm no barista, so please don't judge me on my pouring skills, I'm still in practice, and if I can make a coffee using this incredible Sunbeam Barista Plus coffee machine, anyone seriously can too. Depending on which style coffee you like also depends on the level of head, froth and thickness on the pour, or even if you have milk at all with yours, but I'm personally dusting over some drinking chocolate to make this a cappuccino, giving it a little wobble to test the milk strength, which I'm pretty happy about. The only thing left to do is say thank you for watching, and thank you to Sunbeam for this awesome opportunity allowing me to present this incredible Barista Plus coffee machine.